Where are you now? Are you out front?
I'm right out front. Yep.
Okay. Hello.
Now, hold on though. Let me double check. I tell you what, before we leave, I am gonna go back up here. I'm gonna make sure I have some spicy food.
I thought you said you were insulated.
I am, but I want to make sure. You know what I
Okay.
mean? Like,
Sure.
better safe than sorry, I guess.
Sure. Sure, sure. What's over here? More seeds.
All right. Now I am ready to go.
Okay. Well, lead the way then.
Okay.
There's that tier 3.
We're gonna go right by him for now.
Alright. Okay.
Alright, do we need to go... We need to go right. Then left? No, that was wrong. We need to go left and then right.
I don't know where you went again. Okay.
Yeah, no, I'm kind of stuck in the forest. I went kind of back towards Dina, and then I'm gonna go... Okay,
Oh.
there you are. Alright, so you actually went the right way.
Oh, okay.
So we're gonna go up here.
Oh, okay.
Stuck on a rock, because of course I am.
Mm-hmm. Just gotta go ahead and hop off, because of course I am.
Yeah, especially because you need to be able to hop off to equip your
Equip my
shield.
shield.
Yep,
Yep. I know, I'm smart.
you are smart.
So that's all it is. It's insulated.
Yeah. That there was quite the nice find.
Mm-hmm. I knew there had to be gear that would do that. I just didn't know where it was.
Okay,
But if
on the
that
right
mechanic's in the game, you know there's got to be freaking gear that'll take. What the fuck?
That's something that we need to kill.
This little bitch is a bitch. There you go. You're dead, you fucking bitch. A warrior reached level 50. Nice.
Oh, sweet. That's a cave. That's a dungeon. I don't know if we want to go in there right now, though. Oh, there's another motherfucker.
Yeah. Stop blowing me down, you fucking whore. Such an annoying little bastard, isn't he? Alright. Let's get the black guys first. I haven't tried skinning them, but let's see. You got demon blood, feathers, barrel flesh.
Okay. I think we need to backtrack a little bit. We need to find another way to get above this without having to climb too much.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, there's another way over here. Okay.
Jeez Louise, I get so thirsty.
Right, there are some nasty little demon bitches up here.
Okay. Well, I have an axe, so let's murder them. How did you find this? You were exploring, huh?
Lots of looking around.
Mm-hmm.
A little bit of luck.
Sounds like somebody went exploring.
Well, I did and I didn't. I mean, I didn't. I tried to avoid any, obvious areas of interest.
Mm-hmm.
See, these are like one skull bastards, and they are tough little bitches.
Well, I mean, you say that.
Well, when there's 4 of us, they're not very tough. Jesus Christ.
Little bitch got his ass wrecked. Dragon horn, dragon bone.
Alright, so it's around here somewhere. Let's see. Come over here to this edge.
Mm-hmm.
Is it? Yep, there it is. Yay! Found it again. Yep.
Yep, there it is. Black ice.
Black ice. I was looking for that black ice because I wanted to finish that journey. Because I was like, hey, this looks like something important.
Right. Alright, so that's that one. Then I need to craft a hardened steel bar. So back up we go.
Back home we go. Yep.
Especially strong. Exceptionally strong, which we already have a bunch because all the dismantling and shit we've done. Look at that, that's pretty cool. It's like a cross or something.
That's the barrier. That's what prevents us from leaving.
That one cross, that's pretty cool.
Well, there's a whole lot of them. If you look around, you'll see that they form a border.
Oh, cool. I see that now. Never paid attention to it before, but that's pretty cool.
That's what creates that green wall.
Yeah, I know what the barrier is. I'm just saying. I hadn't noticed the out here. There was nothing else around, so I could see them really well.
Yeah.
I never really noticed them all that much.
Yeah, they seem to be a lot more broken up in a lot of the other areas,
Right.
And yeah, they don't stand out as much from the surrounding area.
Like this, they really stand out. Nice to know that all I need is one piece of insulated gear, and bam, I'm good. Very reminiscent of Valheim that way.
In a way.
Even though that makes 0 sense.
Yeah, especially because it's a shield.
Right. Because it's a shield and like the rest of me is like short sleeves and, it's very drafty. It's a very drafty bit of armor I'm wearing here. Well, I'm coming for you, bitch. Well, maybe not, because Matt's gonna get there first. Kill it before I can get to it.
You're doing that thing again.
What, where I don't get to kill things before you get there?
Where you whine like a little bitch.
Only when I'm running in a direction and you get right in front of me and I'm like, son of a bitch. I'm not gonna get to kill anything now. Oh, might as well grab some 11 engagement while I'm out here, and it's right here. It doth come in handy. Yeah. Get some more of this. I see you, I'm just choosing to ignore you.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I do. That's all that matters. So, just gonna get the rest of that. There we go. Beautiful. Jeez, lady, put some clothes on, will you? My God.
It's not her job.
It's true. Her job is to whip people all day long. It's a pretty good damn job. You want to switch doors or switch shields again?
You can keep it. I don't hardly ever use my shield, to be honest.
Yeah. I usually bring it out, but I don't usually get the chance to actually use it. Actually, you know. Yep.
I've definitely focused a lot more on agility and just dodging. So I hardly ever use the shield anymore. I think I'm just gonna
Yeah.
probably just put it back into inventory somewhere and
Dodging
save
is
myself the
definitely a way
space.
to go, yeah. That's kind of what I started out doing, was dodging. But I don't know, like, if you do, the strength-based weapons do pretty good. They all do good, really. What are you talking about? I'm trying to put it. Not enough space in inventory, okay. Doesn't make any sense. Yeah, the agility and the strength, they're both good. They both work pretty damn well. I like the daggers. I thought the daggers were pretty good. I've gotten a few of the like the spear weapons. But well, those are strength based, aren't they?
I don't know.
I think they are.
I have not used a lot of.
Yeah, the pike. I thought it was agility based because it's kind of under the same header as the like daggers and stuff. But at least this one, maybe there's two different. Because let's see, you got one-handed. You got the bruiser stuff. Okay, so there's pikes, which seem like the heavier stuff. Skirmisher has javelins, which are just like smaller spears. So, and then you have punch daggers. Which you're just using the short sword though, right?
Yeah.
Which also still counts as a fucking... Alright, so crafting hard steel. Wonder if I just pull the hardened steel out of the dismantling bench, if that'll do the same thing. Yep. Hardened steel. Select hardened steel tools from the knowledge menu. Ah, shit. Oh, I just spent a bunch of my skill points too. Hold on. Wonder if I can make that damn potion. Let's see. So you'd need the knowledge one. That resets attributes. Do we have water-filled glass? Whatever.
We should.
Yep. Well, that's a water orb. I need the water-filled glass flasks or whatever. Have empty glass flask. I could just go fill it up real quick. Hold on.
Yeah, there should be like 20 glass flasks in there.
Yeah, I've got 13 in my inventory. I'll just go fill them up real quick. It's fine. Just get the water, and I can use those. Okay, and also fill that shit up. Alright, cool. Whee! Such a cool looking castle. You're big fans of castles.
I gotta build a curtain wall here soon.
Yeah, because you said we'd start getting attacked, right?
Yeah, I mean, I still think we got a ways to go before that actually happens, but eventually it will.
Right, right. No, I hear you. Alright, let me do the let's reset knowledge points. Alright, I need to put those in here. Resets knowledge points. There we go. Let me craft that. Otherwise, I'd have to, like, wait until I level up again. Alright, grab that. And then there it is, natural learning. Use. Alright, so knowledge. Okay. Alright. Let me come over here. Alright, I need to do tools, so furnace, carpenter, iron tools, tanner, fireballs. Alright, that's steel tools. Master. Master tanner, potion maker, butcher. Yep, pickaxe. Is that the hardened steel tools? That's the hardened steel tools. There we go. So I'll do the rest of that later. Craft a hardened steel tool. So I can do the hardened steel sickle. I just need shaped wood, which is right here. Yep, grab that up. Shaped wood. Alright. Might as well do the hardened steel sickle. Are you using the hardened steel hatchet, or are you just using the pickaxe?
I have a star metal pickaxe that I picked up off of somebody. I can't remember who.
Okay. I'll just make the hardened steel sickle. That's fine. So you have the hardened steel pickaxe. Nice.
I did have a hardened steel pickaxe, yes.
Oh, did. No longer.
I can make another one if you want me to. You need one.
Oh, you have a... Oh, I just have the regular old pickaxe.
Hold on. Let me come back to the blacksmithing bench.
Okay. I thought you said you picked it up off of somebody.
No, that was the star metal pickaxe. I picked up a star metal pickaxe off of somebody.
Oh, okay. Well, cool. Yeah, I mean, if you...
I can make...
Alright, so craft this hardened steel weapon.
There's a star metal pickaxe. Was there a hardened steel one, or was I just making that up? I might have just been making that up. It may not be a hardened steel pickaxe.
Okay, I need to actually do the knowledge. So, craft a hardened steel weapon, the crafting. So I need to actually
there is not
weapons warrior.
There is not a hardened steel pickaxe. It goes straight from
pickaxe.
Just the steel pickaxe
To the star metal pickaxe.
To the star metal pickaxe.
That's
which
fine.
I could make if we had star metal, which we don't.
Okay. Well, that is what it is, I suppose. Battle axe. War axe. One of those work? Chipped with steel bar. I need to make something out of hardened steel. It says craft a hardened steel weapon in the crafting panel. So how do I make hardened steel weapons?
In the blacksmithing bench?
No, but I mean, like, how do I can't make, there's nothing that uses the hardened steel.
I thought part of the quest line required you to research the hardened steel tool technology.
I did research the hardened steel tool, but that doesn't give me hardened steel weapons, does it?
Oh no, that's a separate tick. But hold on now. Go back to the blacksmith bench.
I'm going to the journey. It says craft a hardened steel tool, craft a hardened steel weapon. There's
Okay.
no unlock the hardened steel anything, so
Well, then
that's why I'm looking to see. All right, because yeah, it says hardened steel bar. Like I got all the weapons I have require steel bars, not hardened steel. Oh no. Okay, the ancient Lemurian.
that's a epic weapon.
Okay, but it
But
still
I
takes
think it
hardened
still
steel.
counts as a hardened steel
We
weapon.
have. I need alchemical base and a weapon handle. I don't know how to make a weapon handle.
Do we got enough scales of Dagon?
Yeah, there's 2 scales of Dagon in there.
All right, good.
That's literally the only
Alchemical
thing in
base.
there that uses hardened steel. Like, is there a knowledge thing that I'm not buying that I haven't bought yet? I can buy.
Probably.
Okay,
Under weapons, there should be a hardened steel weapons.
I got steel, hardened steel sword. Okay. So yeah, I undid that. I did that one. Ancient mace. I can't learn the hardened steel axe though. I gotta be level 56. Whatever. I'd rather make that anyway. Water well, yes. Alright, so that's that. Alright, so now I can come over here. And make the hardened steel sword. Alright, let's make a hardened steel sword. It's not as good as what we're using, but you know. Is what it is.
Immediately dismantle it if you'd like.
No, I mean, that's kind of the idea, because, like I said, it's not as good as what we're using.
Huh.
Demon blood, that goes in the... yeah. There we go, journey complete, hardened steel smith.
Yep, so I should be able to make all of the
Perfected hardened steel.
light weapons.
So now, oh, if I did the warsmith, we could do the repairing grindstone and
Yep.
epic, but that's gonna be a while.
I got one right next to the blacksmith's bench.
So mason, I'm not too worried about. Thrall taker, I'm not too worried about. Farmer, I could do that pretty easily.
Yeah, do you see the repairing grindstone right here?
Where?
Right next to the blacksmithing bench.
No, not yet. Hold on.
Kind of on the end of it.
Okay. Yeah, I see it.
You put oil in it, and you can repair your weapons. However, it does decrease the overall durability by 10% each time you repair it using that.
So it's the same thing as like the weapon kits.
I think the weapon kits are like 20%.
So it's a little bit less than the weapon kits, but still does the same fucking thing as the weapon kits.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's nice. That's not annoying at all.
No, definitely not.
Okay. Did that. Plant fiber. Why you gotta be a bitch like that? Okay. Put bone into grinder. I don't know if I have any, but I can take some. I actually put some in just a second ago, so I can just take it out. And then put that shit right back in. Okay. Obtain compost. Craft an iron sickle. Okay. Easy enough. Iron sickle. It's beautiful. Nice. Okay. And plant seeds. Where'd the iron sickle? Oh, it's in there. This. Yeah. Excuse me. Excuse me, guys. There we go. So the hardened steel goes in there, and the iron sickle goes in there. Okay. Plant seeds. Goes out, and then put them right back in. There we go. Farmer complete. Farmer complete. Potent compost gained. Interesting. Brewer. Okay. Let's do that. Get even better stuff. Okay, so let's take out. Oh wait, those are seeds. Berries. There we go. Put a bee in a beehive. Do I have bees? Yes, I do. I'm pretty sure I have a beehive over here already. I do. Look at that.
It's so special.
I'm doing pretty decent there. Alright, alright, alright. Can't see what the hell I'm doing. Okay, there we go. The queen bee in a beehive. I'm pretty sure we have one of those in a box somewhere. I think. Be somewhere. I know I've gotten them before. That is worker bee. I must have picked them up. Queen bee, worker bee. Damn it. Damn it. Alright. Well, queen bees are very efficient. You will gain a significant amount of honey in a short amount of time. Okay. How do you get a queen bee, though? I don't remember.
I think it's just random chance whenever you're...
Harvesting plants? Is that...
Yeah.
Is it harvesting plants? Okay. I couldn't remember what
plants. You'll find them in some loot chests from time to time.
Right.
There are ways of doing that stuff.
Mm-hmm. Well, I just gotta make sure I'm doing the right thing. Make sure that I'm... If I can go harvest some plants and hopefully find one, sure. Got bugs, which I can use for putting in the fucking fish buckets.
Oh.
None so far.
Some
Sarah's glory.
I could make you another thing of heavy armor.
Nice. I love it. I love being able to do all that stuff.
I lied. Son of a biscuit.
I am not able to do that thing I just proudly proclaimed.
Mm-hmm.
Well, damn it. Nothing yet. Not even a single bee. I'm starting to think that this is not the way to do this. Lots of berries and seeds and shit, but no. Some insects, but no bees. One. Now, how do you make potent compost?
Actually, I think you use the dung that we have, which is in there already, I think.
Right. Everything's just making compost.
Yeah, there's 300 dung. There might not be enough room.
Yeah, well, not much I can do about that. There's some stuff in here.
All right. I need to go to bed.
Yeah. I know, me too. Such a bummer. I swore we had queen bees, but I must have already found them and put them in there.
I had a ton of fun with you, good sir.
It's always a good time, right, buddy? I have fun.
Well, it is Betty time.
It is Betty time. Alright, well, I am ready to go. I think I got a pretty decent amount of journeys done tonight.
Yep. And we found that fucking door.
And we found the door.
That was hilarious.
Yeah.
Oh man.
That was pretty awesome. I really like that, actually.
The thing about it is,
once it started, I'm like, wait, that's Neem's Gaming.
well,
Pretty sure we've talked about them before.
We may have. I just it was just so unexpected for me. Like I walked up on it, I was like, "What the fuck is this?"
Yeah. What the hell is happening? Yeah. No, definitely was pretty random. Kind of definitely an Easter egg, because I mean, you had to basically be at the door before it actually started talking to you. So you'd already have to be kind of checking it out before it would even activate.